Hi guys, this is Jess with your all signs, finance, and career. We're going to look at each sign and see what your finances and career should look like this month. It's a lot of unexpected energy happening, guys, all around us, which is why it's good to kind of look at stuff like this, even if you have a job, because we are in trying times right now. I don't know if you guys kind of see that or aware of it with some aspects that we're going through right now. If you're interested in your particular sign, do check out the timestamps in the description box below. There you can also find the link to set up an appointment for your own personal read. Let's get into the reading. Aries. Well, Aries, your messages are screaming very clearly. For those of you who are employed, like you have a job or a career, I see some of you doing everything that you can to get where you want to be in life. And I see you getting there. I see you having support and help along the way. I see some of you are so dead focused on keeping your eye on the prize. And for some of you, this may be obtaining something tangible, right? You may be going after a home, something tangible. That's what this whole driving force is about. But I see promotions, not necessarily saying that it's going to happen in the month of June, but I do see you working your way toward accelerating in career and work. Okay. The thing here is, though, some of you, when it comes to your job or your career, because you're so dead fast focused, you can rub some people the wrong way. So be very careful with how you're approached in the workplace. I also see some of you, your home life, your love life, your personal life can take a nosedive in the month of June as you are more focused on your own, pursuits and endeavors when it comes to your overall growth and career and the workplace. So kind of be conscious of that, because people will feel like you are to some extent abandoning them, and that you kind of don't care about how you are handling people. So kind of be careful with that. However, for those of you who are self-employed, you may be walking away from your business. You may just feel like this is not where you want to be anymore. You're not happy here. It's time for you to move on to something different. For some of you, I have to tell you, this is a huge caveat. Be careful with your emotional side, because again, those of you who are employed and you have something stable and you're only moving higher, your personal life could take a hit if you're not finding the balance. And for others of you who are self-employed, you're walking away from an area of self-employment. Be careful if you have been through some type of a heartbreak or emotional issues, because that is your overall financial health. Okay. Because right now, for those of you who are either unemployed, I didn't even do unemployment, about to. Those of you who are self-employed, this is your income. Something about an emotional, personal issue. And for some of you, my condolences, if anyone has passed away, that definitely has sidelined you. But it's something about your own personal issues that may have or will be sidelining you, that you will have to walk away from your business, or you have to put it down for quite some time. Okay. So that's a heads up for you Aries out there. Just to be more conscious about your overall emotional energy, because it is kind of spilling over to your finances. For those of you, again, who are self-employed, be careful with your money. Unemployed Aries, be careful with your finances, because you will find that your finances is a bit problematic. Like you may feel like you don't have enough to do everything that you're responsible for. So be a little careful about that. It's time to switch your energy up. Any of you that's having some money issues, it's time to really switch your energy up and stay away from emotional situations that is creating this huge imbalance in your life right now, I feel. Yeah, it becomes very obvious too. You know who you are, Aries, that I'm talking to. All right. So now let's go to Taurus. Taurus, for those of you who are employed, job or career, I see you building up your experience, your know-how, your money. Like you have a plan of action that you are following before you get up out of there. So some of you may be moving on to the next level or doing something completely different, but it is a process and you have your plan in place and it looks like it's going to work for you. Those of you who are unemployed, I do see that you need to go back to school, learn a little bit more. There's still some lessons that you need to learn or just learning some things before you can be as competitive as you would like to be, especially if you're getting into something new or you would like to excel into something more. Also, it's very important for those of you who are unemployed. Make sure that you are looking at opportunities, future opportunities that has future potentials, not just what's happening now, because as you can see, life is changing rapidly for the world. So in your case, you're kind of being stifled, and that's because there needs to be some more learning, understanding in a particular area, or you need to have some type of growth and step outside the box. If those of you who are self-employed, I feel like you may feel like your business is a bit stagnant. It's saying that you can go back to like you may have changed some things up. There may be a way that used to be like a tried and true for you. You can go, excuse me, guys, you can go back to that way you used to do things. Some of you may feel like you've lost your passion for it, your business here. But it's asking you to breathe new breath in it. That's all I'm saying for Taurus. Everything is saying breathe new breath. And when it comes to your finances collectively for the remainder of this month, it's a lot of going back and doing things and correcting things. Kind of some of you are avoiding dealing with things, and that's going to kind of all bubble at the same time. So it would be best for you to kind of clean out your closet, go through your accounts, look at your finances, see where you are now, see where you need to be next year, a few months from now. But it's asking you to look deeper at where you are in your financial situation, because it's kind of stuck until you are able to address certain things. Now let's look at Gemini. Gemini, for those of you who are job, career, it's kind of giving a double meaning because the card was reversed at first. So some of you have lost your passion. You may feel like there's not enough work, there's not enough to do. That's going to change. Your passion for your work will change as well, probably given until August. So some of you just might not even be working right now. Some of you may be on hiatus. You may do a job where it's like, I don't work during the summer, that type of thing. But given until August, September, things will be picking up if you feel like there's just not enough to do. When you get back from vacation, if you're on, you'll have a lot to do. But you will pick up your passion. This is screaming across the board for you Geminis that you have to start moving towards something that you really, really feel passionate, you're interested in, and you really feel that it's going to take you further. I don't necessarily see a traditional way of making money or having a job for you unemployed Geminis this month of June. It's asking you to look outside the box and to find unordinary ways of making money, or aligning yourself with companies that isn't as structured or isn't as norm as it used to be for you. So whatever you used to do, if you like, oh, I always worked in an office, or I always worked blue collar, now you can maybe look into white collar, look into, blue collar, look into working from home. It's saying to do something different. This is always a do something different energy for me. Do something different. And that way, because the tried and true way that you're looking to get into something is probably not going to work for those of you in June. Hopefully I'm wrong. And those of you who are self-employed, I see you're kind of disconnecting, especially if you have like a partnership. If you do business with other people, you may be severing ties with doing business with other people. You may be making a final decision about this business. For all of you, it would be different. But to some extent, you may have not made the decision. And then by August, the decision possibly will be made. You may also feel like there's a slow down in business, and this is like a trickle effect. So over time, there may be a bit of a slow. These are still energies that could be spoken because of the retrograde, even though we're kind of pretty much coming out of it. I think we're still in shadow period to next week. But overall, your finances, Gemini, for the month of May is saying that be very conscious, and you may have to recoup, and you guys know that it was your birthday season. Happy birthday. It's still your birthday season. And so there may be some needing to recoup from what you've spent. Some of you, if you don't have money coming in, you may really start to feel the burn. And it is saying, because I did look into that, you will have an opportunity to get money, get some help, get some aid. So there's that. And I feel that for some of you, be very conscious of your finances. If this month as well, be very careful with your finances. You may have to go back and get some help. Like I said, money will be slow, but it will kind of come in. And it's also saying for some of you, get on a airtight, like laser sharp focus, kind of like that Aries reading. So you go back and look at that Aries reading, because it's kind of saying that you guys have to get like that Aries reading. Take on that Aries energy of like, I don't give a damn about anything other than this, making this money, getting this job, running my business. And it has to be structured. It's something about it needing to be almost like a well-oiled machine, and then the money will start flowing. I don't care whether it be your business, whether it be you looking for work, whatever it is, it has to be so routine that you're because of that routine that you're putting in, it's like a machine. So you're automatically changing the energy. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Definitely want to see my gems win. So if anybody is feeling like they are financially challenged at this time, do heed that message. That is a very specific message that will work for you. Okay. I'm actually going to go to Pisces. Pisces. Sorry guys for the last reading. I definitely I'm doing you now so I can get some time in with you. It's saying do something wild. This is a message for all of you guys. Do something wild outside of the box. Be responsible, of course. Don't take my word for it. Protect yourself. Be careful. But it's saying that you need to step outside the box and do something completely outside of the box of what you would ever think to do responsibly. Okay. Those of you who are employed, job, career, you may feel as though your time is getting smaller and smaller where you are. You may feel ignored at times. You may feel like almost like isolated to some extent is what it looks like to me. You also are losing your zest and your zeal for your job. It's going to change. Everyone, I feel people that are feeling like it's not enough work, I'm bored, things are going to change like rapidly. So that's going to change. You will be given more work, more opportunity to do. You may even get a new opportunity at your workplace. Some of you, if you're looking for other opportunities, that one can come through too for you. So that's going to change. Don't worry about that. For those of you who are unemployed looking for work, it's a process going to take some time. But again, just like I was telling Gemini, you need to get laser sharp focus, because I'm seeing every sign, at least the ones that are a little challenged. They're challenged because they're trying to do love and money. That's not working. You just need to get focus on money and career. And how do you do that? You eat, drink, and sleep it. Listening to readings that are talking about love and stuff like that is only almost like polluting your energy. So any of you Pisces that are struggling financially, just can't seem to make something shake, come off of YouTube, stop listening to tarot, stop listening to love stuff, stop thinking about that person, and listen, focus, meditate only on work, career, job. And of course, you have to make some type of a sacrifice, but it will come in. It won't if you're still polluting your energy, but it will come in if you are taking the necessary steps. Those of you who are self-employed, it gets better. If there was some lagging, it gets better. I also see people loving the work that you do, loving your business. You will start getting more clients, that sort of thing. You may even get offers, that sort of thing. So, and you really like what you're doing. You're going to start loving what you do again. So that looks really good. But overall, guys, your finances this month looks really good. It definitely speaks to a turnaround. I do feel like August is a game changer for a lot of you guys if you're having money woes. But again, it is only up to you, Pisces, as I was explaining before. Your energy is so powerful right now, especially with Jupiter I think Jupiter is not in your sign right now. It's actually in your second house. But I've been seeing this message for those of you who are financially struggling, Pisces. You've got to change your energy. It's a little too sensitive right now, and it cannot handle all of this other shit polluting you. However, Your finances will increase. It will get better. Just keep that positive energy and keep laser sharp focus. Can't say that enough. So that's Pisces. Hopefully that was helpful. Sorry again, guys. So now let's go to, I guess I'll go to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I see some issues with a person. Some of you could be on 10 at your workplace, your career, your job. You may feel like, again, I see a lot of people not in it or out of it, or you're angry, or you have a problematic person at your workplace. Okay. There could be some issues going on. I hope you guys are not messing around with anyone at the workplace. This is going to be disastrous if you're dealing with anyone at the workplace. Stop that shit now. Stop it. Some of you just like, I don't know what sign I was talking about, but a lot of this is hard. A lot of this is not, I'm not going to say heartbreak. For some of you it is, but some of you, this has a lot to do with your emotional side. Some of you have started spilling work, career, love, third party in the mix. Please don't do that. But I do see, for those of you Aquariuses, this month kind of feeling like a burden at work with your career. And it has a lot to do with another person and some issues that's been going on with other people. Will you find work if you're unemployed? If you don't get yourself out there, you won't. If you're bogged down with an individual, you won't. If you have a manipulating person trying to steal your energy, you won't. If you are, if your energy is not right in this place, you will not. It will drag you down. So it's saying to get serious and get tough. I'm telling everybody that because that's pretty much the main message. If you are self-employed, I do see you working smarter and not harder. Of course, Aquariuses know how to do that. You're going to feel like enough is enough. Enough is enough. You may just be running yourself ragged, trying to find this way to make money, find this way to make money. And at the end of the day, it's like a smarter way to do things. Hell, some of you may be saying, fuck all of this. I'm not going to be chasing 50 streams of income. I'm going to find me a job. Or something like that. So I do see you kind of working smarter and finding a better solution to, and you will, Aquarius, because you guys are, you're my geniuses. To me, you are. You're crafty enough to do it. You know that. But the thing is that you may be fooling everyone. Everyone may be thinking you're going one way and here you're going to go another way. True Aquarius like fashion. Money looks good. Money looks good if people can get out of their ego and get out of their head. That is get out of their heart that's interfering with their head. Your money will be fine. Your money is going to get better anyway, because Aquariuses right now, you are going to switch some shit up. You're the sign I'm seeing that's going to switch stuff up. You're not going to stay stuck in a situation. So wherever the problem is at, whatever's happening, you're about to do a switcheroo so that things can go back in your favor. And I feel like you're going to be good of it. But for some of you, this third party, whatever the fuck this third party is, got your head all messed up. And so you're going to have to kind of relax, relate, and release. You got to restructure, And others of you, if it's not a third party, that sort of thing, it's basically trying to work out the kinks so that things will start working back in your favor, whether it be a problematic person at work, your business needs restructuring, or you need to switch some things up so you can find the career and the job that it is that you truly want. Now, Capricorn. Okay, so you employed Capricorns with your career. I see you going after something out of nowhere. Either you are or someone's going to come to you at your job. It could be a headhunter. I haven't used that word in forever. I don't even know if there's still headhunters out there. But headhunters, someone coming at you, proposing something to you. It could be at the job. It could be outside the job. It could be you, whatever. I see you going after something out of the blue and actually making it happen. Some of you are going to get pulled into a job at a workplace team to go higher. So you may be on the fast track to a promotion or being with an elite team at your workplace. Sounds so Capricorn. And you're going to do it. So whatever you put your mind toward and you say, I'm going to go out and do it, you're actually going to do it. It may take you 3 months, may take you 3 years, but you're going to accomplish it. Okay. Yes, you will. And with that, you are going to be able to move out of wherever there has been turbulent and troubled waters. So bravo, Capricorns. Just listen to me. I'm not going to keep telling you guys to be humble, keep the energy light. No hook or crook. Do not listen. You better be ethically sound. Okay. Okay. Yes, you can find a job this month. Capricorns, yes, you can. Something that will have staying power. You don't know, you're not so sure because you may feel like, well, the salary is not what I want. I'm not going to be making enough money. It's saying that you need to. It's like Capricorns want things a certain way. You want things a certain way. So for you, you may be feeling like, no, certain things are just a deal breaker for me. I need to make this kind of money. I need that type of thing. So I feel the more rigid you are in your decision making, it'll be harder for you to get a job. The more easier and flexible you are in finding silver linings, you will have something this month. For those of you who are self-employed, there's some changes that are not being made in your business that can be holding things up. Yeah, some of you are spending too much money on this business, being too nice. Capricorn's being too nice. Yeah, you may have done too much, did something that you're hiding, you're trying to get away from or get away with your business. So do be ethically sound, or someone may have done that to you, like tried to get away with something with your business. Money. I want to say be careful, Capricorns. Please don't trust people just managing your money or looking after your money. I don't give a damn. It's a bank. Watch your money, check your money. Also, some of you, again, maybe doing some unethical things, which is going to cost you. So please don't do that. And also watch everyone around you. Your reading was kind of screaming that. Watch everyone around you, and be careful with yourself too, because I do feel for some of you, things can really change, but it's all about how are you manifesting? How are you manifesting? Are you trying to manifest something new with the same old beliefs, with the same rigid structures? Because that's going to be challenging for you, and it's going to kind of like make you spin your wheels here. Okay, it's not, and the thing is that no one really has any way to compete with you. So it's not others is what I'm saying. So it's something that you're doing, what you need to be doing, and everyone right now is needing to shift their energy, which is what I'm saying across the board. So don't take offense to that. It's just what needs to be done right now. Sagittarius. Okay, so employed, career, focus, Sagittarius. I feel like some of you guys, you may have 3 months left at this place. You will be noticing some people are leaving your job. So I feel like it's people around you leaving your job, and then some of you are going to leave. When you leave, you'll leave better than how you came, meaning you will learn more. You will be more valuable. Okay. I do see that there will be, if you have been all about socializing, you're going to stop that and get more focused about work. If you have been someone who hasn't been socializing, people are going to want to start pulling you in to socialize more, to be part of a team. So if you've been more of I work alone, you may get pulled into a team, and now you have to work with this team. But I see it getting better for you, whatever this is. Some of you may eventually, I do see eventually leaving this job, but also so I feel like you're going to be very happy at this workplace. I'll get there in a minute. Be conscious about this money that you're spending. Be conscious about how you are indulging. I'll put it that way, indulging. Unemployed. Some of you, if you're having a hard time finding a job, it's saying that it's karmically designed that way. It's a karmic rebalance. So you're going to have to, it's going to change. It will get better for you, but you kind of have to go through this. Yes, you feel like it's unfair. You may feel a lot of different ways, but at the end of the day, this is it's kind of what it is, but it will be changing for you. It's saying for you to keep the energies light, stay confident, even through your storm. So if you feel like I'm going through a goddamn storm, okay, that's what it is. Everyone goes through one. Be thankful for it. What do I need to learn in the process? And while I'm looking, how can I make myself more valuable? It's something about value. You need to make yourself more valuable, okay? Because your opportunities is in places that you've not charted before, uncharted territory. So You may need to go back to school or learn something or see how you can be more valuable, that type of thing. And if you have your own business, I feel like you're kind of getting back into loving your business. Your emotions, unlike some of the other signs, Sagittarius, is good in one way. It's really good when it comes to you being able to kind of compartmentalize your emotions. So your energies are kind of working with you. If you were thinking about, no, I'm not going to do my business. Oh, I stopped doing my business. You might be deciding otherwise. Like, on second thought, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to rev it up and you'll see more money. As long as you keep the energies light and you stay consistent. Even if you get negative comments, negative feedback, something where you feel like, well, I'm not, I used to get certain things. It's just asking you to switch it up, but keep it going. And I do see you doing that. Switch it up, keep it going. For some of you, be careful if you have anyone else watching your money or something about your money. If you have a business, you pay attention to that money is what I want to say. Finances. There's a lesson around your finances, guys. It is a lesson, Sagittarius, around your finances. I do feel like you guys this is when the compartmentalize gets crazy, when it's time for you to spend money. When you're making the money and what you have to do to make the money, you're structured, you understand, you're compartmentalizing. When it comes to taking the money out of the bank or wherever you're taking the money, this is when shit gets awry. Okay. But you're going to get better with it. Probably by July, you're going to get better with it. This month may be a little bit kind of crazy because one minute you'll just jump up and just start doing things, paying for stuff, buying shit, all to what? Self-indulge. So once you get a handle on all this damn self-indulging, then you will start to see your money looking better. Okay. And this is a lesson. So, learn it because you don't want that Saturn to turn on you and Saturn goes direct. Right now, Saturn is retrograde. All right. And so people may feel like, oh, I can relax because it's retrograde. And it's in Aquarius. That means it's all of us because Aquarius represents the collective. So that's everyone. It's all of us. So right now people can feel like, but listen, you still better work hard. You still better follow the rules and be diligent and watch your money and all of that stuff. Because once it goes direct, it's going to punish the people that thought it's like coming home and the house is a mess and your parent just came home. It's that type of thing. So, yeah. Scorpio. Those of you who are employed, okay, I feel like you're feeling like your job and your career, you're not in your head as much as you used to be, but you may feel like, I just don't like this job. I don't like these people. I don't, that type of thing. Some of you may have, an emotional person or a problematic person at work, but I feel like this is you just really feeling like I don't like this place or I'm not being fulfilled, that type of thing. It will change leaps and bounds. Every month it gets better. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be your end all be all, your perfect place, but it gets better, guys. It does. So keep the energies light. And also, I cannot tell people enough, and I'm telling every sign this right now because everybody's getting kind of the same messages. Keep the energies light. Stay positive. It's like somebody telling you, you can't. You're like, what? Get out. No, I am. Like, you have to know, go in there and say, no, this is going to get better. It's just the energies right now. It all is going to get better. Keep saying that to yourself. It's going to get better. It's going to get better because it's going to get better. Big, big, big time. And some of you are going to get promotions. Some of you are going to be in a better position at work too. You're going to get with a really good team or whatever's happening. It's just going to all turn around and get better. If you had a problem with someone at work, somehow their ass is going to get out of there. It's just going to get better. You'll see. Those of you who are unemployed, those of you who are looking for work, I cannot stress this enough. Scorpios, unemployed Scorpios, you are not, I repeat, you will not get anything until you clean up your goddamn act. What's going on here? You're a lot of signs. I haven't gotten to Cancer yet, but you and Pisces, you're polluting your energy. Your energy is being polluted because you're water. You can't afford to be doing what, let's say, or air signs can do right now. Air signs, it could work for them. Even fire signs, whatever they're doing to some extent. But you've got to keep your energy clean, 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 clean. So stop whatever this is. Stop it. And here we know that, okay, this is too much. It's ridiculous. Here it's still not that great. It's just still here. So you need to stop all of this. Keep the energies light, because I see some of you second guessing. You just going into interviews. You may submit resumes and say to yourself, nobody's going to contact me. I'm not going to get this job. Words right now are too powerful. Your energy is so powerful right now, Scorpios. Keep it light. But I'm telling you, you can't trick the system. You cannot trick the matrix. You got to feel it. You got to believe it. Okay? So get out of this. Get out of that. And stop having sex with people that you know the energy is poison. They feel some kind of way against you. You feel some kind of way, but you having sex with them. No, stop. I'm just trying to tell you what you need to do to help yourself. Okay. Those of you who are self-employed, well, your lack of interest in this, and for some of you, again, it goes back to this emotional situation with someone that's been distracting you. Put it that way. They've been a huge distraction, and because of it, you're starting to notice it financially. It's okay. If you have life, health, and strength, you can always be corrected, right? As long as the Lord allows you life, health, and strength, it can always be corrected. So keep it that way. Don't look back and dwell on, I'm living now. I'm still allowed life, health, and strength. And I'm going to make this change, because you can make this change, okay? I don't care that you feel like people are not this and that. Keep the energies light. It's going to change. All right. Why do I say that? Because you're going to stabilize these emotions. Women, you may have a better opportunity, a quicker way of doing it than men, but you will stabilize it. Some of you women are already more stable at this point. If not by now, for you Scorpios, by July, you guys will be more stable overall, and then you'll have your head on straight. But where there has been problems, for some of you, it's spilling over to family life, right? Or a certain amount of money you may be looking at like, damn, don't dwell. Whatever the family issues are, whatever the issues are, which is very clear about what these are now. It's very clear. It's not a big secret. Shit is starting to come out. I don't care if other people know your business. Who cares? Just get focused, and you're going to get focused. And wherever there may have been money lost, all it's telling you is, I got to work harder. I got to do more. I got to learn more. I got to do something else and build it back up again. And so you will. This was your last card, and that you will. So my Scorps are going to handle the business. But again, these readings is to tell you what you need to be paying attention to and what you need to be focusing on. And right now, it definitely is not anything toxic. Okay. We're going to go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Libra. Libra's the biggest thing I felt automatically is either you're dropping someone that you feel like I'm better making money on my own, or you're going to have to take someone on because they don't have a way of making money. So you're going to have to carry them in some kind of way, whether you put them on or you just give them money. I do see that. And for others of you, you may be saying, okay, our time has ended. Thank you very much. Have a good fucking day. I do see that. Your workplace. You may feel like your job is becoming more and more disjointed by the weeks, days, months. You're staying focused as much as possible, but you may notice that there's all kind of changes going on at your workplace that you really cannot control at all. It's here, there, everywhere, but you're trying to stay focused. You're trying to stay structured. Some of you, I'm just telling you now, there may be massive layoffs or massive changes at your workplace. Okay. So just keep your ears out, just stay aware. Also, some of you may start to be more interested in unconventional ways of unconventional employment, which will be not bad for you at all. I want to say also, Libra, be careful, those of you who are employed, that you're not learning skills that are going to be useless. That's another message that's very important for people to understand. Understanding what kind of skills are you learning, and will they be viable in the future? Because everything is changing. So I wanted to give you guys that tidbit. Those of you who are unemployed, you're kind of stuck almost in like purgatory. If you're feeling, for those of you, and I'm picking up for, I'm talking to the Libra that may feel stuck and feel like they're in purgatory, like things just aren't working in their favor. It's asking you to either, because it's saying that you're very aware of what's going on. People can pick up on your energy really quickly. So if you're scared, if you're doubting yourself, if you're in mourning of some sort, my condolences if anyone has passed on. But if whatever your mourning is, and if it's not like a passing, if it's just heartbreak or whatever, or you're having some issues, for some of you, it could be all kind of things, and they're valid. it's saying that it's showing in your interviews, it's showing when you apply for jobs. All of that is energy. All of that is energy. So it's saying to keep the energies light, start praying more, start having affirmations, start writing things down, start reading more. Maybe you need to stop watching tarot for a little bit, because again, you need to switch your energy up. You have to. It's too stale and stagnant. But those of you who are self-employed, stable, I love this. You're stable. You're very stable. Looks like you will continue to be stable. If you have a partnership with someone, you may be saying, okay, we're at the end of our road. You may be switching some things up. You may have lost some money because of a partnership, some kind of way. Even though you have a stable business, some of you may have lost some kind of money. But that will be a learning lesson for you Libras, because it don't stop. I just see it's not stopping. It looks good, Libra. You look good. But whatever the lesson will be or has been, take it as that. Okay. Money, I feel like for some of you, you just need to kind of be very clear with people for who they are and who you're dealing with. And I do feel like you will be. You may have some issues in calling someone out. You may have someone who's a liar, manipulator, and trying to use you. And I feel like you may be calling the person out. For some of you, there's someone who you might just need to help. And I see you doing that too financially. Because I feel like it's something about others. Unless you're the unemployed Libra and you're having a bit of a struggle. It's saying to kind of switch some things up there. And align yourself with people who can help you, because you may be around people who really can't help you. And again, it's just like a cesspool. But you will be the source of help for other people. And it's not like you're just giving money to them, because if you do, Libra, it's saying that. Now, where's this card? It would be a waste for you to just give money to people. It's like what is it? I can give you a fish. I could give you a fish, or I can teach you how to fish. So it's something about teaching someone how to do things so that they themselves can become independent, not dependent upon you, because it won't stop. It won't stop. Virgos. Damn, talk about spiritual awakening. I feel like you guys are on a spiritual journey. Like I don't know. It's too deep for me to get into that now. So I'm just focusing on the practical one. I want to say, you're kind of, if some of you feel like you just can't seem to get out of a situation, can't get out of your head, can't get out of some type of a crisis, you're kind of being stuck there because there's something that you really just have to work through. You have to work through something. So that's just a quick message, knowing that it's not a punishment. You're there to work through something. Or even people in your life and you're like, can you get out of it? And they can't leave. You can't disconnect from people. You have to work through it. You can't go around it. You can't fly over it. You got to work through it. Workplace. Workplace. You're not leaving. Not yet. Not yet. Job and career, Virgos, you're not leaving just yet. You may notice that people will be leaving your job, okay? And that includes some of you. You may feel like, you know what, I'm going to leave. It's just going to be time for me to leave. And you may not even do it in a way or in a fashion that is your typical style, right? There may not be a whole bunch of planning. Some of you may just go AWOL. No call, no show. There may be just these ways about you right now. Virgos, I don't know what Virgos I'm reading for. Virgos I'm reading for are not the Virgos that we know. But all it is that Virgos are just having a real human moment. They're not robots. They're not machines. Oh, you guys are not robots. You're not machines. You're having a human experience right now. Unemployed, congratulations. You will get a job. I feel like your job will be one that is healthier for you. But you have to be very, very careful, because this is a messy environment, very messy. They seem this type of place that seems to clean up when new people come in. And then when you're no longer new, like let's say day 2, day 3, then you start to see shit. They do not have a handle on any of this stuff, that type of thing. So they may be a bit of a disappointment down the line, but when you first come in, you may feel like, oh, I really like the people, that sort of thing. But then it's like, this is a shit show. Self-employed Virgos. I feel like some of you are going to take your business international. If you did brick and mortar, you maybe want to do online. I see you looking far and wide, casting your net further to see how you can make more money and more opportunities. You may even be trying to find, if you do product service, you may be trying to find a better vendor, better quality, better vendor, something like that, where you're not wasting your time, energy, and effort. So you guys are definitely making some things shake when it comes to business. But you're in the process stage of just, inquiring or making some plans and making some things happen, or you've been planning and things will start to come toward you a little bit now, but more heavy toward end of July, August time. Your money seems to be good. For those of you Virgos who may not have money coming in as much, that is on your mind pretty heavy, but I do feel like you're going to be doing things to change that around. Just know that it takes time. You guys know that because it will take time. It will take some time. For those of you where everything is flowing in good, I just see no matter how much money you have, there's something going on with you, Virgo, that kind of has you internal right now. And that may start to slow things down around you. And honestly, I don't know. It just seems like you don't even care. Honestly, it's almost like this is the toughest goddamn thing for you to do right now. So serious. And my prayers that goes out to you, Virgos, because I really don't know what's going on. I just keep feeling energies where it's like, yo, I'm going through it. I'm going through it, but it's so internal. And this will be kind of difficult to do, but nonetheless, you will do it. You will do it. And again, it may have something to do with a person, type of thing. Okay. Let me go. Leo. Cancer. Hold on, guys. Okay, so Cancer, employed, job, and career. This is something saying that some of you will probably notice that some people are leaving your job. 10:58. Yeah. Some of you may notice that someone is leaving your job or people are leaving your job. You may just feel like things at the workplace is not like it used to be anymore. You can fall out with a friend, or maybe if you have like a little, crush or something. So be careful with love affairs at the workplace. Your job to some extent may start testing people. You may fail a test. You may feel like you just don't want to be here anymore, but it's a process with you leaving. So there's that energy of just not feeling it. A lot of people are feeling like they want to make a change. They want to switch some things up. You're no different. I do see that. But you may feel like right now is not the time to go. You may be waiting. For some of you, there can be some changes happening in your business, at your company. Not your business, but your company. And you may find that you are waiting to find out what the next steps are going to be with this job. Even your career, you feel like you need to expand and do better, do more. You may be a little bit unsure about where you need to be expanding, where you need to grow. You may find like, I don't know. So you're in a process of transition as far as like, where do you be? Where do you go? Where do you belong? What do you want to do? That type of thing. This is saying that for some of you, your energy is spastic. So looking for work could be challenging. Some of you may feel, what is the word? Some of you are going to feel, I can't think of the word, but you may feel sexualized, for lack of a better word. You may feel sexualized, like there's a lot of creeps when you're going in on interviews, that type of thing. You may feel like you feel overly competitive against people. You may feel like people are really shady. So again, I'm telling you, everyone, you're no different. Keep the energies light. No matter what's going on around you, just keep the energies light and be laser sharp focused like Cancers are known to do. For those of you who are looking for work, get your head back in the game. Self-employed, feeling restless, feeling like you don't have control over the business, feeling like things are changing and money is not coming in the way that it used to. You may feel like it's a bit stagnant. Some of you may not have anything to do with you. It could have to do with a business partner, and that may be the problem. You may have a lover. Your love life and your personal life could be problematic, and now it's spilling over to your career, your business. Your business, self-employed Cancer. So this could be challenging time right now. Yeah, because family life could be very challenging. Get balance, number one. You got to get balance. And it's saying that, okay, so one, you have to get balanced. Okay, because you may be still dwelling on a Libra, Sagittarius, that could be problematic, or even a Leo. It could be any sign, any sign. But it's saying you, Cancer, get balanced again. And don't worry. Don't worry about who's done wrong, whether you did wrong, someone did wrong to you. Let it go. Let go, let God, and just keep moving forward. Okay. Because then that's how you're going to be able to switch the energies around when it comes to your business. Some of you, the energies may just be, I'm not doing this business anymore. I'm going to cut my losses. Some of you may feel like I got stung in court, something like that. And it's like, well, you know what? I'm going to have to switch some things up. And you will. It'll take a little time, but you will. It depends on how much you're focusing on changing your energy, how quickly it'll happen for you. Money, though, overall for you Cancers does look good. For the ones that I'm reading for, it just says, Cancers, that you guys kind of have to either communicate better or understand that communication with people or the way people are moving could be problematic, but to do not allow that to be your problem. So it's something about getting your head right, getting your mind right. Don't allow your mind and your head to get all screwed up because of the way people are acting, behaving, or talking to you. It's that type of thing. I'm telling all the water signs that you guys are the most sensitive right now. I don't see you like polluting your energy or your body with things like I was saying with Scorpio and Pisces. But you're just a little more sensitive than normal. And then you feel like things are not necessarily the way that you want it to be. And you may be struggling with trying to decide or figure out what the hell, how to make it right, or what do I do? So there's some, stuck energy there, but it's nothing that you can't get yourself out of, is what it looks like to me, Cancer. You get yourself out of it. So that's a good thing. And finally, Leo. So those of you who are employed, job, career, I see that you have a really good, some of you could be starting something new. You just started this job, or you're being introduced to something completely new at your job. You could get a better opportunity at your job. But you may not, to some extent, you will realize that whatever you're embarking on new at your job, even if it's like a team, you and another person, whatever, you may feel like either you, especially if it's you and another person, you're not all the way up to it, or the other person is. You may not have everything under your belt like you think you do once you start doing it. So, that's not going to stop a Leo. You guys will do it and fake it until you make it. But I do see that you may feel like at the workplace, especially if it's something new, that you don't necessarily have a full handle on things. You will start to feel like at the workplace this month that things are out of your control. First of all, that's what your whole reading is about. Let's go there. Things are just out of your control. So the quicker you can get to that understanding, the better you'll be about it. And more empowered you will feel. Now, looking for work in June, it's saying don't get offended. Don't. Okay, because the right one is going to come, and it's not about stroking your ego and we really like you. No, fuck that. I don't need you to like me. I need the money. And so that's what it's going to come down to, the money. And when you interview with a man or something like that, that may be a better bet for you. Not to be sexist, but I'm saying that a male energy here could be more of an opportunity for you here. But it's going to be about you being able to bring value to the company, not necessarily who likes you and who doesn't, So don't take it personal. If you get turned down, the right one is going to come in. And that will be a good and solid and stable place for you to be. Self-employed Leos, you're trying to move past problems, but if you do business with other people like family or whoever, someone in this little team or group is a problem. Some of you all together could just be a problem together, but I do see trying to move past the problem. And if this is like 3 people doing business, someone's going to say, I'm out. I don't have time for this shit. This is just too toxic. Some of you be careful. Try to find how the money is being missing, how the money is, you're losing the money, where the energy is being stagnant, because you're wanting to get past the problems. you want to. And I do feel like for some of you Leos, you know where the problem is coming from and you will address it. And for some of you, you will be doing it in secret. Like if you work with other people in your business, you're going to go off and start doing things on your own and kind of get your shit together and then maybe leave them all together, or help everyone out. It's that type of thing is what it looks like to me. Finances. Some of you may just feel like someone's draining you. Okay. It could be anyone, but you may feel like someone is draining you. As quickly as you can make it is out the door, because you may have too many responsibilities. Some of you, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. No, stay in your lane. You're going to go broke and, you don't want any problems there. So be careful with spending money on worthless things. Okay. Or be careful with doing too much to keep your energy high because it's all a facade. It's all a facade. Work on the internal, work on the inside. And I know some people is like, I don't hear that shit. What are you talking about? See, she always has a problem, Leo. That's why she doesn't do Leo reading. I know my voice sometimes can be condescending, especially my laughs can be kind of condescending, but no, Leos. I'm giving you guys advice. If you go and listen to the other signs, I'm telling them also advice. Okay. So that's why I'm just telling you to keep your energies light. You guys can always push past whatever the problems are. You can always, but I'm trying to tell you, if you have any, like if you make money for yourself, someone, I just feel like there's someone that can't be trusted. There's someone, Leos, that cannot be trusted. But you guys know how to be smart about things. You really do. And it looks like you'll be able to handle things and approach it in a very smart sort of way. Yeah, you will. If it's not happening by now, okay, give it time. By next year, it's going to be a game changer for you. Okay, game changer. So if you're feeling weak and like, it'll get better, just give it some time. Okay, give it time. And whoever you had to cut out or whatever the hell you had to do, don't sit around and start feeling bad about, well, maybe you did the best thing that you were supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. Okay, don't worry about that, because Leos can do that at times. Not to say that you shouldn't if you feel really wrong about something, but I feel like whatever you need to do when it comes to your finances for the betterment of you, you should do that. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. Check you back on the next one.